Well, around the nation now, 1 week after a sweeping win in the presidential election, a New York judge agrees to delay a decision on whether or not to dismiss President-elect Donald Trump's hush money election interference conviction.
Mr. Trump was convicted of 34 felony charges for his efforts to hide payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. Trump's push to throw out the conviction based on the U.S. Supreme Court decision on presidential immunity. ABC's Rena Roy has more.
A big decision put on hold today concerning President-elect Donald Trump's criminal hush money case. A New York judge agreeing to delay his determination on whether the U.S. Supreme Court decision on presidential immunity applies to Trump's conviction. According to today's court filing, Trump's attorneys and prosecutors requested more time to recommend the next steps for the case, given the outcome of the election. It comes several months after a jury found Trump guilty of charges related to a payment before the 2016 election to silence adult film actress Stormy Daniels about their long-denied affair. Trump and his legal team now arguing that conviction should be thrown out.
As many people are saying that there is now going to be a convicted felon in the White House. If this is reversed and no longer is a case against Donald Trump, that conviction would be wiped away as well.
While the $130,000 payment was made before Trump became president, he's claimed prosecutors filled glaring holes in their case with evidence that related to his official acts, which the Supreme Court ruled off limits. Prosecutors said the evidence in question, including Trump's conversations with then White House Communications Director Hope Hicks, amounts to only a sliver of the mountains of testimony and documentary proof available to the jury. They've also argued that the case centers on entirely personal conduct with no relationship whatsoever to any official duty of the presidency.
What the prosecution is arguing is about President Trump trying to get elected, so his actions fall outside of the presidential immunity. But the defense is saying that some of the tweets, some of the conversations, like with Hope Hicks, does fall into that immunity, and therefore this case should be thrown out or at the very least retried.
Judge Juan Merchan giving prosecutors until next Tuesday to make a decision. If the judge does in fact toss it, he could order a new trial or dismiss the indictment.
If Judge Merchan upholds the conviction, he must decide whether to go forward with sentencing later this month as scheduled. Trump, in theory, faces up to 4 years in prison. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.